For the past month, me and my team have been undercover in one of the biggest trading groups with over 50,000 members. I invested £10,000 and told my team to document their journey, whether they make profit or lose money. And when we're done, I'm going to fly to Dubai to confront the owner. There's just one problem. The guy who owns this group happens to be a friend of mine, and he has no idea that I'm shooting this video. Now let me explain. If I ever mention his name, I'm seen with him, or I tag him in a post, I get bombarded with messages, all saying one word: scammer. But it wasn't long after I started trading that I discovered exactly where the scam was. I lost my whole account just now. He scammed me.
I've lost £1,152.
So what you're seeing here is our money get drained from our account. So when we had a sit down, I applied full pressure with every question. But you're telling me you're not a trader, but you're on the FCA register.
And you're right.
I'm asking you this question on camera. Do you make money when someone loses on a trade?
No, I f***ing don't.
Could have been a different conversation, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's Jan. You should not be doing it. I'll be straight, and I don't give a f*** if Switzy likes this or not. Find me somebody else who's in this game and put them in the hot seat like you just did for me. That's all I'm saying.
Then I met the real brains behind the whole operation. AJ, yeah? So if you're seeing this video, it means I have results worth sharing. Now I've known DMO since he was just a DJ doing mixes in his living room. But seeing him go from this
Domino's pizza, Domino's pizza, Domino's pizza.
to this,
I just made £8,000 in literally 60 seconds. I'm gonna show you exactly how we did it. Watch this.
makes me understand why people would think there has to be something dodgy going on. And to be clear, I've never once reposted, shared the link, or supported any time he's promoted his trading groups online. This video is not sponsored, and I'm doing this solely to answer the questions that I get asked all the time, whether I think this is a scam or not. And everything you're about to see here is based off my own research, because I'm just like you. There's only so many times a week I can see videos like this before I start asking questions.
£49,000 profit since Monday, £117,000 profit.
But then I had an idea. So I updated the guys on my plan. We're gonna see how legit this thing is, and sent them their money to set up their accounts. If they make money, I'll split the profit with them, and if they lose it, I'll take the L. So I sent them all the amounts based on what I believe their age groups could afford. Andreas represents the 18 plus, so I sent him £500. Sai represents the 30 plus, and I sent him £2,000. And Gus represents the 40 plus, and I sent him £5,000. And if you didn't know anything about trading, don't worry, neither did we. So when it came to setting up our accounts, this felt like a different language to us.
This is not a good start.
Even though they had video tutorials and written explainers, it just wasn't sinking in.
This bit is confusing.
Taking partials, guys, I only have a 0.01 open. Let's say you had a 1.0 open, up here the lot size, and you would type 0.5, half of it, and you would close it.
No idea what he has just said.
By the end of day one, everyone had signed up. And what's interesting is that you get a bonus the minute you put your money in.
See, I've got the money in the account, finally.
Okay. I might even just cash out now.
But as fate would have it, the day after we sign up, there's a message in the Telegram saying it's AJ's birthday and he's taking some time off for the next couple of days. See, it wasn't until day 5 that we finally got our first trade. Now, anyone who's been interested in trading has heard the term signals, which refers to a hint or an alert that tells you when it might be a good time to buy or sell a trade. For instance, this is one of the signals we received in DMO's Telegram group, and you just copy and paste the details where it needs to go in the trading app, then press buy or sell depending on what you've been advised. There are some other parameters that are important as well, but I'll talk about those later. Now, as you can see, this signal was sent at 1:30 p.m. Andreas got in the trade at 1:36 and instantly started to make profit.
I'm already up £9. Well, I'm down to 5 now, but it's going good. It's going good.
Gus was out getting lunch and missed the message, so he didn't get in until 1:55.
But it's done. It's on the minus at the moment, so let's see what happens.
And around 20 minutes later, the boys all checked in to see how they were doing.
So, obviously that's Andreas, that's Sai, and then that's me. This blue thing is the profit. Andreas?
Yeah. That's the well. That's how much we're up in the trade. Yeah.
Okay.
You just hit. You just hit. Oh, you're up now. You just hit it.
Okay,
you just hit it as well. Oh, I changed mine, so mine's gonna be lower, but
We all got a little message
That was
as well.
crazy
What was the
timing.
message saying? Bang, TP hit.
You can see it's like different for each balance. Like, so I got double what I got, you got double what I got.
Yeah.
So everyone's made their first trade and their accounts are in profit. £12.64, £25.69, and £72.57. Not bad for 30 seconds work, just copying and pasting some numbers. But these amounts were way off what DMO was promoting. It doesn't look like anybody's buying a hypercar today. But then, over the next few days, something interesting happened. After seeing how simple it was to make us a little bit of money, myself, Andreas and Sai became a lot more confident in making our own trades.
Cool, so trades come in. I've upped everything by a little bit. I've put 1 instead of a 0.6. I've put my take profit slightly higher as well. So let's see how much I make.
And I've put my own trade in. It was only £2, I pulled it after like 20 seconds. But at least the trade went well.
So I've been doing like my own trade, self-trading. We're making our own sense of the charts, placing extra trades in between.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Anything to see those blue numbers, no matter how big or small.
Bring the phone here, bring the phone here. Oh, you're up? Okay, cool. He's gone in better than what the Telegram said because he waited.
You've got to be on it. Let's put it this way, if you're doing this, you've got to be on it. Yeah. Now this number you see at the top is called your lot size. So when a trade came in on the group, we made this number bigger, which meant we would see more profits. Where I should have been trading at 0.1, I was trading at 3, which is 30 times larger than they recommended. Even Gus got involved and traded at a 1 instead of a 0.1. But you know what they say about what goes up? So what you're seeing here is our money get drained from our account by the second. It just gets lower and lower and lower until I lost my whole account. Here's a great example of if you treat trading like gambling, you'll get burned. And that's what I did. Look, there's my account. I lost my whole account just now. Because I got carried away, I got gassed at the start that the profit was really, really high. And I thought, I'm gonna do another trade, I lost my whole trade because I didn't listen to what they said. My stop loss was correct, but I'd done three instead of 1. I traded too much.
Your lot size was too big.
My lot size was too big, and there's a great, are you out as well?
Yeah, I'm out.
What was your lot size though? 1.5,
yeah.
which, and what they're telling you to do, 0.8.
Yeah, you don't listen to the advice, you get excited, you get gassed, and then you lose your money. So
How much did you lose?
So I've lost £1,152.
And you started at 2,000.
Yes.
So Gus listens and he's still lost, but at least he can still trade.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm fully out and you're down and you're fully out.
You're minus 360. I don't know what that means. I'm minus 55.
And AJ does say manage your losses, your risk assessment, all that stuff. We just stay listen.
Do you know what? I'm going to buy myself back in, but
That's the gamble.
No. But there is the exact point I'm saying about I got scammed.
Yeah.
That's where you got to find the balance. Is did he scam you, or did you mess up?
Yeah, did you not
Messed up.
You messed up. So from my initial 10,000 investment, 2 accounts have been fully wiped out. One is in a critical state and the other is slightly wounded. I already wasn't happy about that. And then a couple of days later, my son comes in and tells me this.
DMO's just put something crazy in the Telegram. He just made 45 grand.
45 grand, how?
In the trade that we came out on the first TP at, he made 45k. Yeah.
So you made 4, 6, 4, 4, 18 and 18. So I started going through the Telegram group and I noticed something on one of the screenshots, something that gave DMO an advantage over all of us. The Telegram is where everything happens. That's where our signals get sent to, where you can speak to all the other people who have signed up, you can ask questions, get help, advice, etc. Think of it like a big WhatsApp group with lots of little groups inside of it. There's loads. There's the Money Club, Crypto Investment Plug, Gold Groups. Top Team is where like you have your personal one-to-ones. In the Money Club, you've got loads of different things here. Flex your profits. This is where people are flexing their profits. Can you imagine? So this guy's covered loads of stuff. Look, so he's made £210. Yeah, this guy's made £296. Cheers, AJ. First decent profit within my first week. Wow, this guy's trading with big money, 200,000. Damn. Wasn't on my phone for the first TP1 message, but closed now. Thanks, AJ. There you go, £60.91. Balance, £58.54. So you don't have to have massive balances. So these are nice. So look, okay, you got £4.20 loss, £6 win, £10 win, £10 win, £10 win, £10 win. I've got like £8 win, 1,000, 1,700, 1,100, 2,200. AJ's the go. So what I'm seeing here, you've got people that are making big money, like a DMO, and you've got people that are happy making small amounts of money, which is great. There is message after message after message after, look at this. That's just August. Community setups, new announcements, AJ admin help, motors chat, crypto chat, members rewards, gaming chat. Apparently, DMO does a lot of competitions in this group as well. He's flying out 2 people to Dubai and he's announced the winners. One is Jamie Ford and the other guy is Royston. I want to actually see them, so we're going to try and fly at the same time and meet up with these 2 people and see if it's real. Anyway, that's what we're going to try and do. So in the next few days, we flew out to meet him because I needed answers to some very important questions. But while we're sat waiting for him to arrive, we'd met a couple who had just moved to Dubai and they also had signed up. Have you made money?
I have. I've made money and lost money. Lost money because of my own fault.
Over-risking.
Over-risking, self-trading, not knowing what I'm doing, basically.
Do you trade as well?
Yeah.
What, do you have separate
Separate
subscriptions, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you know about trading before?
No, first-time traders.
So how long have you been doing it now?
6 months, I'll say.
Can I ask how much money you put in initially?
Initially, I went with £500.
Okay.
Lost it in the same day.
So when you lost it the same day, in your head were you like, it's a scam?
No.
Why
it was my own fault.
We knew it.
I was self-trading. I thought, I can make a lot more.
Yeah.
So I call it gambling. You were gambling.
Yeah.
Bar the signals, I just went in solo.
So you lost the £500 and you thought, I'm going to go back in. And then?
Went in, done it again.
What, you lost again?
Yes.
So we're now £1,000 down?
Yep. Third time.
Yeah.
Done it again.
You lost again?
Lost it again.
I'm trying to make sense here. So you're £1,500, you've got in 3 different times, you've lost your money 3 times?
4 times.
4 times?
We've both done it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're 2 grand, so you're 2 grand down now?
4 grand between both of us.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a great example of how not to do it, guys. So were you trying to make loads of money? So you were trying to get rich quick?
Get rich quick, overnight. Within a month, I thought, I'll be up, happy days, 10 grand.
Yeah. I think a lot of people will join with that mindset, but that's why the group is good, because everyone's there to support.
When you've made money, give me an example of how much you've made on a good day.
With me, I am actually using proper risk management, so I'd make maybe some days 10 quid.
Okay.
And I'm happy with that. Because if every day I make 10 quid, that over time is going to accumulate and then make more money.
So for anyone that says DMO's a scammer.
Definitely not. Well, he's not taking a penny from you, so he can't be a scammer.
Okay. Well, listen, we're learning. So the time came for me to confront DMO. But first, I had to bring him up to speed with how we got here so far. But his reaction wasn't quite what I expected. In London,
here we go.
Me, Gus, Sai, and my son Andreas signed up to your trading. We
Actually,
signed up.
fully?
We signed up, yeah.
All of you?
All of us.
Come on.
So we have filmed everything that we've done, from clicking that link to signing up to putting money into the platform, the Telegram. We've all done this, yeah, and we've made profit, but right now we're all down.
Okay.
And I wasted no time in getting straight to the point. When I look at your account,
yeah,
you've got like 1.7 million there.
Okay.
So when you're saying I've made 44 grand today, based on what you're showing me, you have. Mm-hmm. But a normal person like my son or even myself, that 44 grand that you've made, we would have made £40 or £80 or £100 or even £400.
Yeah.
You're not lying by saying you've made 44 grand today.
Yeah.
But you're trading with an account that's got 1.7 million pound in. So you're obviously going to make loads more money than a person that's got
who's starting with say
£500 in.
500 a grand or something like that, which is facts.
So people have this concept of, well, I'm going to sign up to this trading that DMO promotes and says it's like the new way to make money. Mm-hmm. But they're not going to make 44 grand on one trade.
No, 100% they're not going to make 100 grand in like one day. It's possible. Don't get me wrong, it is possible.
It's possible for you.
You know me, Jan. Look, I'm not a clever person. I'm a clever person, but I'm not, what's the word called again? An academically smart person.
Yeah.
So one thing that I learned, and this is what I learned in the last 5 years, if I'm not good at something, find someone that's good at it and make them do it for you. So I've got about maybe 20 of those in my team. Now, whether it's writing letters, accountants, sorting day-to-day agendas and whatnot. When it comes to the trading, and I found AJ, he is the next level to the point where I was like, bro, he lived in Thailand when I met him. I moved into Dubai. I said, you're working for me.
Is he here?
He's in Dubai.
So can I meet him?
Of course, of course.
Can I film with him?
Of course.
Okay,
Of course. I'd say that I've been doing this for like over 5 years. From when Switzy, who I do not f with at the moment, and maybe I can tell you about why
We're going to talk about Switzy. We're going to go on to Switzy because we need to talk about that.
He was the guy that introduced me. And look, the good thing about me is everything I do, I put on the net. So even when I met Switzy, I'll put it on the net. I stick to what I know, and if I don't know it, it's a scam. I'm very narrow-minded like that. I know what I'm good at, stick to it. When I did this, and he was like, yeah, it's real. I was like, all right, cool. There's 10K, keep it. You trade it for me, see where we're at. At the beginning, he grew my account to like 100K. I was thinking so fast like this. And the thing is I've documented this. If you go through my Instagram for years or YouTube, you'll see that I never started off with £1 million in my account. That account grew from £10,000. Don't get me wrong, I've withdrawn 150,000 times, but I'm compounding and withdrawing as we go along. So over time, this is the thing, it's not a get rich quick scheme. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, like the last 3 days, that's a 40K trade. It's not like that every day. It could be 2K, 3K, 4K, 3K. That's like the average. Unless it's a big trade like this, do you know what I'm saying?
Let me stop you. You're telling me you're not a trader, but you're on the FCA register. It's big DMO Deejay.
Yeah, it comes. Yeah. Do not take financial advice of this person. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm not a trader.
And it's got all your Instagrams, all your social media, all your platforms. So I called the FCA, and here's what they had to say.
DMO Deejay Make Money Line. It's an unauthorised firm, so they're not authorised to conduct financial services, so they're unauthorised. Guidance is please don't deal with them because they're not authorised to provide any type of financial services in the UK.
Okay, but being authorised is one thing. What I want to know is, are they scammers? Do they scam people?
Potentially that may be what they're doing. We've got them on our register because we've gathered potentially enough information to put a warning notice. That's why it's in pink on our register. We're aware that this is an unauthorised firm that may be providing financial services or products, and they don't have permission to do that. So if they're unauthorised, please don't deal with them because you've absolutely got no protection if things go wrong.
If you've got brains and you know that, like, look, I've never ever said that I'm a trader. You can someone go on my social media from the last 5 years when I've even started doing this and find me a post where I said that I'm a trader or I'm on the charts today looking, like, because a lot of influencers are now influencers and the next minute I'm on the charts. Bro, I ain't looked at no chart. I'm not looking at no chart because I've got somebody who does that for me. That's as simple as that. I'm a DJ at the end of the day, bro. I can just about count to 100. Don't mean that I've not made more than £100. On paper, if you're looking at it, and let's be honest, because I remember when that warning went out, and at the same time I was thinking, yo, Rod, that's mad. How have I not even had a letter or no communication, but this is there, boof, like that.
People saying there's 10 different ways Switzy or you or anyone else that does this can make money. Now, I've been told, okay, unofficially, and I'll use Switzy as the example because he was the example that was used when they told me that if someone loses money in a trade, he will get a percentage of that loss.
There is the scam bit about it, and you're right.
So that's true.
That is actually not on what I do, but
we're talking about Switzy at the moment, and we're going to come back to you. I just want to ask that. I want to answer that first.
So that there, with my knowledge, is also true. I don't personally. However, there are a lot of people out there that do have groups that you put in there and they will specifically make you lose so they make money.
Right, so to me, that's a scam.
That's a scam.
If you're losing
I don't give
money...
a fuck what anyone's saying, that's a scam.
I'm asking you this question on camera. Do you make money when someone loses on a trade?
No, I fucking don't, bro.
100%?
100 on my kid's life. On my kid, bro, if I'm lying, I would die tomorrow. Question me. Why the f***? Do you know, because that's just like me saying, give me your money. Do you know what I'm saying? When you deep it, bro, that there is the scam in this, and this is the problem with this game, and this is why I chose to actually do it and do it properly, because I've been around these people and they're telling, yo, bro, you know, you can do this, you can do it. I'm thinking, what? So what? You're happy to actually sit there, put in trades, put losing trades in, so your mans can win and you can be out there on. This is why these people can't be around. I'm outside. I know this is probably young. Like, I'm outside. I can be wherever I want. However I am, these people, bro, these people can't be around because they're losing people money in our group. Okay, so you guys have been in our group for, what is it, 2 weeks, you said? Yeah. For 2 weeks?
2 to 3 weeks.
Tell me where there was a losing trade. Exactly. Apart from your up, tell me where there was a losing trade.
Was there a losing trade?
There was not a losing trade apart from you gambling your own account when you're probably not listening.
Did we not have a losing trade?
You see me, I'm a factual person. Unless I see something in real life, I don't believe it. And I need to know everything about it. Even though I've got mils in my account, yeah, but I'm only risking probably 1 to 2% of my account. How much percent was you risking of your account?
60,
say no more.
60%.
That's Yan. You should not be doing it. This is the problem. Me creating this community is 2 things. Okay, number 1, yeah, there's a money incentive for me because people can pay me adverts to promote in my Telegram, which to be fair, I don't really do often. It's probably very rare it is. But then at the same time, yeah, I'm separating a community and building a community which has never been done before properly. Everybody's seen my journey from being broke. I'm very transparent. They've seen my ups and downs. I wasn't once upon a time wearing $500,000 worth of a watch, but I used to sit there and think, yeah, what's that you got on your wrist? Why are you wearing that? Bro, this is new stuff to me because I've opened my eyes to it. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it properly because, bro, I've got to the point where I've got everything that I've ever wanted in my life, and that's my family. Forget any of the bullshit, forget any of the cars, forget any of the things. Okay, if you're gonna talk about cars, the only ones I actually really give a shit about is my Hondas, and I treat them my partner. But all the other stuff are just probably like trophies, like, yeah, shit, one day I could drive a Bugatti, yeah? So when I do, it's a trophy. After that, I don't care, park it up. I don't really care about the car, whatever it is. And me, now, my purpose is to elevate other people. 2018 was the first time I ever employed one person. And now it's 2025, I've got 300 members of staff that work for me full-time around the world. Bro, I'm a blessing. I sit there and I've thought that my purpose on this earth is to bring other people up because I've achieved everything that I wanted to do. I've achieved my dream house in UK, and then 5 years later, I've moved out of it and thought, I'm going to Dubai because I can, and now I've come here and I've done in a year, which to be fair, I'm actually, you know what, we should probably go to some of my business. I've never shown my business, and I've said to myself, you know what, I actually am going to start showing my journey now, what I've been doing, because when people actually see, you'll actually be like, you know what, DMO's not an idiot, and you can actually see that I mean well, and the only thing that I do is do well, because I get a thrill off someone coming up to me, yo, D, like, yo, I'm in your group, I'm making money, you've changed my life, don't get me wrong, I blew my account at first, but now I'm listening to AJ, I'm doing it right. That's all that I hear. I want my people to level the fuck up because I've seen this world and it's fucking harsh. I've been down there at the bottom, and I've been here at an all right place now, and I've realized that people can help people. And the thing is that, like you said to people, I'm not taking no money off nobody. So when people are asking, oh yeah, well, I've sent money to DMO, you've sent money to a wrong DMO. That's the problem. No one can ever say that when you go and ask anybody as DMO scam, you tell me, because
we're putting you, just so you know, this is going to be really out there, and
it's good. I'm kind of glad, it's
very out there, and I'm not here trying to catch you out,
bro. No, but Yan, you're my people, but at the same time, but you're putting me on the spot. You come here to think of it. You said that we're talking about cars. We're now talking about trading, and I'm actually glad that you've put yourself into the group. You've gone through. You guys have all gone into there, yeah. Because
this could have been a different conversation, bro.
And you haven't done it because I can sit there and be like, yeah, well, look in the group, yeah. You tell me what's going on. Find me somebody else who's in this game and put them in the hot seat like you just did for me. That's all I'm saying.
If you guys want to see the full hour-long, unedited conversation where we see how DMO converted a shopping mall in Dubai into a £10 million empire in just 1 year, then head over to my second channel because I'll be uploading it right there. Just a note, I did try to reach out to Switzy to see if he wanted to comment, but he seemed to think that I was making a video all about him specifically, which is definitely not the case. But if after seeing this video, he wants to clear his name and have his say, I'd be more than happy to have a sit down with him and hear his side of the story. Throughout this whole journey, one name keeps popping up.
And I found AJ. Listening to AJ. AJ does say
AJ's the GOAT.
AJ.
Trust in AJ.
So when I went to meet the man who DMO trusts with his £1.7 million account, he wasn't exactly who I was expecting to see.
Same, brother. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You're AJ?
AJ.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 21 as of about 2 weeks ago.
Sorry about that. Do you know what I see the guy in the shirt and I'm like, you know when you assume? Never assumed. After spending some time with AJ, I began to see why he trusted this 21-year-old with his £1.7 million account. He wasn't winging it like we were back in London. He wasn't leaving it all to chance. This was something that he really understood and was passionate about. I've been trading and so's my team. It's like we sit there waiting for a trade to come in.
Yeah.
Now, there's some days where we don't even get a trade. Why are we not getting trades like, on a regular basis?
Because not every single day is a trading day.
No, but on a Monday to Friday.
Well, not every single day is a trading day for me anyway.
Be on holiday.
It's a trading day in terms of the market's open, but you got to see that taking a trade isn't as simple as anyone thinks. The markets is a game of timing and execution and precision. And if you force yourself on the market, like I want to make money today, I've got rent at the end of the month, or I've got rent next week, I need to make this amount this week, you're going to lose. You have to...
There's your gambling again.
Yeah, exactly. So the market is all about waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike, to take your stance on the market, execute your position, execute your game plan, and then get out. And that's it. Take your slice of the pie. Gold could move this much every day, and we can catch this much, and I'm happy because I've caught what I plan to catch. I've taken my piece of the pie and I'm done for the day.
What I didn't realise is the two guys that walked in with AJ were actually the winners from the Telegram group who DMO flew out to Dubai. So I had a brief chat with them to find out how they got involved. You're from Sheffield?
Sheffield, yeah.
You're from Wales. Can we try and tell people at home the background so they understand?
He's going on about making all this money and stuff doing trading. I was like, so I looked into it, did my own research, and I thought, right, let's give it a go. So I started with like a small amount.
How much?
Like 400 or 500 quid.
Okay.
And then when I joined the group, like the first few trades, I was like doing what was told to do, like risk prop play, take the positions right, and I was making money. And because of that, I was like, oh, it's easy money. So then you start risking more. And then when you eventually do get a loss, because no one's winning everything.
Yeah, I agree.
So eventually when I did that loss and I'm risking more than I should, it's like, oh, that's everything gone.
So it wiped all your money out?
Yeah, everything. So I had to put more money in.
So how much were you making?
Per trade, it was probably more around, so 1%, it would have been like a tenner.
A tenner?
Yeah, on £1,000 account if you're risking correctly.
How did you wipe yourself out?
It was slow because obviously on £1,000 account, 1% is not much at all to gain, or 2%. So I started taking my own trades, which is different to what perhaps you lot may have done, which is increase your risk. So I didn't increase my risk per trade, I just started doing my own trade.
So you're now not listening to what AJ's saying?
Not even waiting for AJ to post a signal, I'm doing my own. So I've seen a profit with AJ and I'm like, I can do this, like I can do this. Yeah, just ended up wiping out the account, just small trades, not large risk, but just, you know, like loads and loads and loads until nothing left in the account.
Is it a scam?
No.
If this is a scam, being flown to Dubai and having food all week paid for and a hotel paid for and accommodation, flights, everything, if that's what you'd call a scam, then yeah, it's a scam, but it's quite clearly not a scam, is it? Because I'm stood here, everything paid for. So closest you could say to getting a catch is like the money side of things, where DMO's making 20 grand a trade, we're making less because we got less money invested in it, but absolutely not a scam.
This is going to be a question that I'm sure people are going to want to know.
Yeah.
Why do you do it?
There's only like certain things I was really good at. One of the ones was like identifying patterns and shapes and stuff in school. We had a test, it was almost like an IQ test that was like not required, it was about like solving problems like that are not necessarily like normal, how it would normally be. Like solving problems like, here's like 8 shapes, here's 8 shapes, like make the dots in them or X, whatever, you know, like work. I was really good at stuff like that, really good. I'm really good at maths. I just fell in love with trading from the first day that I did it. That trading hooked me because it really worked in my brain. Like, it was a perfect stimulus, like so much going on all the time and like all these numbers flickering and all the charts. It was like, it's perfect. I really loved video games growing up. I still love video games. That's why I don't play them as much, because I just get hooked. I don't like to be bad at something that I want to be good at. I don't mind if I'm shit at something I don't care about, like English literature. I can't give a fuck, you know what I mean? But if it's something like a video game and I play it and I'm I'll play it every day, all day for the next like 6 months until I'm like sick. And then I'm like, cool, completed it, I'm done. Next game, you get me, like, yeah, something like that. So for trading, it was a bit like that. I first did it, and it was really hard. And I found it really hard, and it was like, I was failing, but it was also so stimulating because there's so much stuff going on. It was like playing a video game. And I just was like, I'm gonna be the best. I was like, I'm not gonna lose. Like, so I've got to beat this. But then the thing is with trading, it's never ending. It's not like you can just win this, like, do you know what I mean, yeah.
And listening to him, I realised that AJ is someone who sees patterns in the world, or maybe even sees the world as patterns. And suddenly, something that he said earlier became crystal clear, because he can also see the patterns in people.
everybody's wired the same way. Everybody is wired the same way. We have different personality traits and different things we like and we don't like, etc. But when it comes to FOMO, when it comes to greed, money, everybody is wired the same way. So when it comes to trading, everybody has the same mistakes who are noobs because they all get too excited and they can't wait for, like we were talking earlier, why is there no trades every day? They can't wait for the perfect opportunity because they're too excited. They want to jump in and they want to
do their own thing.
Exactly that.
I'm risking more than I should. It's like, oh, that's everything gone.
So it wiped all your money out?
Yeah, everything.
I put in 1,000. Yeah, just ended up wiping out the account.
You've lost your money 3 times?
4 times. We've both done it.
Yeah.
4 grand between both of us.
Yeah.
So in total, we were trading for just over 5 weeks. And within those 5 weeks, we received 18 signals for trades. Out of the 18, 15 of them made profit. And if we were following the instructions, 3 of them would have taken a small loss. So what did we all make? Well, after blowing our accounts, I bought myself and my son back in with an additional 3,000. This time, Andreas stuck to AJ's trade, and although he's £76 down, he has a long-term Bitcoin trade going at the moment, and that is £160 up. Me, on the other hand, I was following AJ's trade. However, I can't help but do my own thing. I genuinely believe it's going to turn around. Look, I'm sure it's going to go the other way. Now that I've put them both together, you won't see me on the FCA saying, Yanni's giving financial advice. Hell no. Don't do what I'm doing, guys. Definitely not. Sai ended up blowing his full account.
If I risked correctly, I still would have been, gone.
Still would have been good.
Account's gone. Gone. Minus £6.
However, he bought himself back in and he's been following AJ's trade ever since and is now in profit.
£18 profit. I'm following AJ now. Trying not to emotionally trade. Slow and steady wins the race. That's the one.
Gus stuck to AJ's trade and he's been in a little bit of profit, but I also know that he's been experimenting with self-trading, just as AJ predicted.
I'm actually just happy I didn't blow the account. That's a lot of money to lose. The only thing left to do is pull the money out, so let's do that.
The last part of the potential scam that people talk about is not being able to take out your money. So I contacted the customer service in the Telegram to see how to do it. How do I take my money out? So I sent them the message. I'm going to withdraw 5 grand, which is my initial investment. Okay, so reply back. You can do that from request page inside, but I strongly advise you stack up profits before you can think of withdrawing. It's a rookie move. The real results come when you keep more money in your account. Bigger balance, bigger lot sizes. No, I agree with that, but I'm already up 6 grand. So to me, I'll take my 5 grand investment out and I've still got 6 grand to play with. First, I had to fill out a form to say where I wanted the money to go. Let me put all my details in here. 1 second. Submit. The withdrawal has been processed. Your balance has been deducted. What, that quick? Oh, it's done. So let me go back into my method. Oh yeah, look, it's gone from there already. Wow. Damn, that was quick. Okay, so I've had an email here. Track your payment. Estimate date of arrival 2 business days. Okay, that's fine. It is Friday today, so Monday, probably Tuesday it'll arrive. Okay, let's see when it arrives. And surprisingly enough, the money landed when I checked on Saturday morning. And that is the whole process from money in to money out. So if you're still here, I sent this video to a couple of friends of mine who I trust and respect, and they both came back with the same questions. So we're gonna call him, we're gonna ask him, and we're gonna see what he says to these key questions. Yo, can I quickly ask you a couple more questions?
Yeah, go on, 2 seconds, let me get in the bar. Yeah, go on.
How is what you do different to Switzy, and what made you do it the right way?
We don't take no one's money. We've created a community in the way that originally when me and Switzy first linked up, we said we was going to do. We're actually doing that, and then if people are struggling, my team actually help, go out of their way. You ain't going to get, if you do something stupid, you message AJ or you message one of the team, they ain't going to just say to you, oh, you're stupid and you're going to get blocked. You're actually going to get what we've said that we're going to do. Another thing is we're not a broker. We don't trade anybody's money. You don't pay us any money. So, like, there's no hidden agenda. It's more educational than just throwing signals inside a group. I mean, obviously, there's loads of free groups, as you've said, you've been inside there, but we are actually doing over and beyond to help people like we said we're gonna.
This is the main question, yeah? How are you making your money?
It's as simple as this, yeah. I get paid for adverts inside my community. Telegram is a whole different weapon compared to Instagram, compared to YouTube. When you deep it, yeah, I've got a community of over 60,000 people which are all actively trading and making money. That's a demographic that people would strive to be targeting. So let me get straight to the point. Like, for example,
How much, bro?
I'm not gonna accept nothing less than 6 figures for an advert inside my group. It's as simple as that. And you could do the maths. I might do 3 or 4 in a month. I might do 10 over different communities. Bearing in mind, I've got loads of communities, as you've seen.
Hold on, so you're telling me upwards of 100 grand someone could be paying you?
Minimum. Yeah, minimum. And let's be honest, okay, cool. People might say, yeah, well, that's where he's making his money. But think about it this way. If there's not people in that group making money when it's free, why the would there be in that group? Answer me that question, because it's as simple as that. It's a free community. If it was it would not be full. It wouldn't be engaging, because you can see the engagement. As soon as you put something in there, that push notification, it's every single member that's in that group. It don't work like that on Instagram. The algorithm changes. Telegram's a different weapon.
Okay, final question. People watching this are going to say to me, but Jan, the FCA. I can't skate around that. I need to make it make sense. I need to understand it.
The warning came up last year. Straight away, my management team constructed an email and or a letter. I'll put it up. It said, can you prove or show where the scam is? Till this day, I've not had a response back. I've also called them on the phone, same way, say, where is DMO scamming? Don't get me wrong, there is loads of fake DMO pages, and my aunties and uncles have even been scammed by a fake DMO, and that's facts. Like, I have it everywhere I go. Yo, D, I sent you money. Whoa. Where have you sent me money? So on that, I can kind of understand that bit. But where is the proof of DMO Deejay scamming people with proof and evidence? Last week, I actually spoke to my legal team and said, yo, if they cannot prove this, or there's no case against me, I need to sue them for defamation. Because at the end of the day, people will say, well, you're on FCA, you're a scammer, without any proof.
I think what it comes down to is that they're saying that you're not in a position to give financial advice.
Of course, but I personally do not give financial advice because I am not a trader. So really and truly, the most that you could probably say is that I'm marketing. Is that not right? Listen, you've interviewed me, you've gone and done your research, you've gone and done everything that I've told people to do. When's this deal coming out?
So we're still in edit. It's about a week away, but you'll see it.
Answer me this question. Do you or do you not think that am I a scammer? Answer me the question. That's all. Look, if you're going to keep it fair, be real with me. Am I a scammer?
Right. I'm supposed to be neutral here because I've shot the video based on.
Be neutral then.
What I will say.
The same way that you went and did it without even telling me at the first bit. Be neutral. That's only fair. Do you or do you not think that I am a scammer? Am I scamming people?
Based on what we've filmed with you, people that I've spoken to online, no, is the honest answer.
I rest my case. Have a good day and good night.
He put a phone down on me. He's pissed. Damn, he asked me that question. I put up a story and I asked so many people, did he scam you? I know I put Switch in there as well, but this video is not about Switch, it's about DMO. No one could actually show me where he scammed them or where he's taken their money. People have gone into the trades, people have made money, people have lost money. I've spoken to people that have actually given money, but not to DMO, to like a Coinbase account and stuff like that. And I'm like, you don't know if it was him or if it's a scam or... Listen, I see my name online all the time and people saying I've set this up and it's nothing to do with me. Even my face, my voice has been cloned. There's used pictures of me and fans. So I get it, because that's not me. This video is not for me to make the decision. It's down to you guys. You guys can make your own mind up based on everything that I've asked, everything that he said, and the evidence that I've put out there. I feel like I should end this by saying this is definitely not financial advice, and we are definitely not financial advisors. So please don't do what we did. Knowing DMO, I'm sure he's gonna be in the comment section. So feel free to ask him any questions. And DMO, I hope this hasn't impacted our friendship. Hopefully now, putting out this video, it answers a lot of your questions. And when someone does say to me, DMO's a scammer, or anything to do with DMO, I'm gonna send them this video. Do what you will with this information, but take it from me. If you do sign up to any platform, please trade responsibly, because nothing in this world is 100% guaranteed. We've also signed up to a few courses, so we're gonna be looking into you guys next. If there's any courses you want us to look into, feel free to put them in the comments and we'll see what we can do. I've always got your guys' best interests at heart, and this is why I shot this video, and I've got many more to come.